Hi all! Today I'm going to be making an Italian smash burger. This is a variation on the latest and greatest smash burgers that everyone is loving. Basically, it's a hamburger that you flatten out on a griddle and all the edges get really nice and crispy. And then you can top it with whatever you would like. I'm going to be elevating it with some Italian ingredients to make it really delicious, and still making a lemon basil aioli, and that will be our smear. And I'm serving this on ciabatta bread. The smash burger is going to be topped with fontina cheese. That's a great Italian melting cheese, and I would also say that provolone would work beautifully. Please enjoy the video, and I hope you get to make this recipe really soon. It's very special. Have a great day, and ciao. I'm going to be using some really good, high-quality, grass-fed ground beef. This is also 85% lean and 15% fat. This is 1 pound, and you're going to make 4 smash burgers with this. Let's get this in a bowl, and I'll be adding some ingredients to this to make it very Italian-esque. So grab a jar of roasted red peppers, or if you make your own, definitely use them. I'm going to take out about a half a cup, and I'm going to mince them really fine. Now it's time to start adding all of our ingredients to the hamburger. We're going to add our roasted red peppers, and then we have some spices coming up. I'm going to chop some red onion, and this is going to be on the bottom of your smash burger. So now it's time to make the lemon basil aioli. If you've never done this before, it's so easy. I'm going to use some regular mayonnaise, but if you want to learn how to make mayonnaise, it's very easy and you can find a nice recipe. You can make so many variations of aioli with Calabrian chili peppers or roasted peppers, all kinds of wonderful things. You can keep it in your fridge for a while, say about a week, and just keep using it on sandwiches or anything you'd like. Add 1 cup of mayonnaise to a bowl. Now all you do is add all of your ingredients, your lemon zest, your fresh basil, and your fresh garlic, and mix everything well. Then season with kosher or sea salt and black pepper. Make sure to refrigerate this until you use it. I'm going to paint a little bit of extra virgin olive oil on my ciabatta bread before I grill it. You want to get this done before you start grilling your burgers, along with slicing the cheese. Everything's going to happen really fast. Now, if you buy fontina, you're probably going to have to slice it. I've never seen it sliced, but who knows? Also, you could use a mozzarella or provolone, as I mentioned. So now it's time to start forming our burgers. So dump out your burger mixture and sort of tighten it up into a big round loaf, and then you're going to cut it into quarters with a knife. This way you're going to have even burgers. They'll all be about the same size. They all should be about 1/4 pound. So now you're going to take your 1/4 piece of your hamburger and you're going to shape it into a large meatball. This is going to end up going on the griddle, and you're going to smash it down to make your smash burger. Get some parchment paper and cut them into big squares. Now it's time to add some extra virgin olive oil to your griddle or your saute pan. Also get yourself a really wide spatula. Now we're going to take our red onions and we're going to start sauteing them just a little bit. I'm not really going to move them around. I just want them to start cooking a bit. They're going to be on the bottom of your burger. So as you can see, I'm putting them in two separate areas for two different burgers I'm going to make. They're going to be the base of your burger. This will add really beautiful flavor by sauteing them slightly. Now add those giant burger meatballs on top of the onions and put your parchment paper, or you could even use wax paper, on top of them. Press your hand down on the burger to start, and then use your spatula to really press down as much as you can. Be careful of your parchment paper, make sure it doesn't get near the flames, and just keep pushing until they really spread out. They are not supposed to look pretty. They're supposed to look kind of razzled on the outside. So now it's time to peel off your parchment paper or your wax paper. And while your burgers are cooking, why don't we griddle up our ciabatta bread? It's time to flip the burgers, and I would say don't worry about your onions. I kind of mess around with them, and it's okay. Some get stuck to the burger, and some just cooks up in the pan. They're going to get all nice and caramelized. So let these cook for about 2 more minutes. I would say they're about 2 minutes on either side. And now that we've flipped them, we're going to place our cheese on. And one little trick I do when I have a cheese that needs to melt, I put a lid on top of my burgers, and that really contains the heat, and then my cheese melts really nicely. The ciabatta toasted up really nicely, as you can see. It has a little bit of a crunch on it, but it also got really softened by the heat. So my burgers are done and it's time to assemble. Grab your ciabatta, grab a burger, pop that on, and now it's time to dress it up whatever way you want. Also, don't forget to put some of those really nice caramelized onions on your burger. I'm going to put some chopped Calabrian chili paste on my burgers. They used to be really hard to find, but now you can buy them online and at most grocery stores. And then I'm going to put our beautiful Basil-Lemon Aioli on the bread too. Okay, so now it's time for the taste test. And there's no nice way of doing this. But anyway, here goes. The flavor is just wonderful. And adding that Calabrian chili pepper really gave this some real zing. If you don't want to do that, you can always add ketchup, or you can make an Italian salsa cruda, which is what you'd find in a bruschetta, and put that on top. I hope you get to make these. They're just spectacular. Toasting this roll too made all the difference in the world. It was really soft before, but it's now warm and soft and has a little crispness to it. Yum. Thanks for watching.